Yes, people, and welcome to the Chelsea versus Manchester City preview here on City Extra. 70 people in the building already. It's great to see you all. I hope you're all having a good weekend. Do us a big favour before we get into the preview itself, and just smash a quick like on the stream. It really does help us out here at City Extra Industries, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. But listen, bro, big game, Chelsea away, fun stats, some fun facts about this fixture. Since we played them in the Champions League final and they beat us, they haven't beaten us once. We played 6 times. They haven't beaten us once, and they haven't scored against us.
Right, that's mad. So now that you know you've just cursed that, it's destined to be. Just written that they'll score tomorrow. Then, that's pretty sick. That since the Champions League final, they've not scored against us.
Since Champions League final, Chelsea have not scored against us.
That's pretty mad.
I'm really hoping that's true, because I've just robbed it off Big Steve, by the way. So if it's wrong,
if it's wrong, play Big Steve. Yeah.
But listen, we've got a good record against Chelsea. Obviously, last time we played them was the trophy day last season. I was there. I did a vlog. We played them twice in the cup last season. Knocked them out of both cups. We played them in Stamford Bridge. Jack Grealish assist Riyad Mahrez goal 1-0. Chelsea obviously just off the back of a very crazy game. They beat Tottenham away 4-1. I'm sure you all saw that game, or at least if you didn't, you got to know about it pretty quickly. I'm still confident. You know what I mean? I still don't see anything but a City win. I think we're ticking along really nicely. The 6-1 against Bournemouth and that, and then the Young Boys game, and it's all going all right, bar the John Stones injury and the Kevin De Bruyne injury, bro.
Yeah, things are looking up. We're playing all right. We're going into this obviously just at the back of Champions League qualifying. I'm not sweating as much as I think I should be. Like, I feel like, and that's not me putting disrespect on Chelsea. I just don't think they've been very good this season. Obviously, in the league table reflects that. Obviously, and sitting in 10th. I know, like you say there, obviously the Tottenham game was a mad one, but before Tottenham capitulated, they were all over Chelsea. Like, Chelsea, they don't scare me at this moment in time. So I'm confident. I'm really confident going into tomorrow. I'm hesitant in the fact that I know that it stinks. They have Palmer, Sterling. It stinks of them popping up and doing something just on the basis that X sitting that. But I think even if Chelsea do turn up, I think as long as we turn up, we should be sound. I think we're by far the better team.
It does kind of reek of a Cole Palmer goal. Or
Cole Palmer's scoring tomorrow. It's just written. It is written that Cole Palmer scores tomorrow. So you just got to prepare yourself for that. Do you reckon he celebrates?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do as well. I was thinking, you know what? I reckon he celebrates.
I would celebrate if I was him in that situation.
No, I think he just does the chill.
Nah, because I think he was. I don't think he's happy with the way City thing ended.
Yeah.
I think he wanted more game time. He wouldn't give it to him. Simple as. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading. Maybe he won't celebrate. But listen, as far as Chelsea go, Sterling would. Rashawn, I think Sterling would. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sterling would. Yeah.
No, he speared those keys. He's a United fan. Or at least he was as a child. He's a Man United fan. He just made his way in the game at Manchester City. But look, as far as tomorrow goes, I really think Chelsea are bad. I really do. I think it's quite embarrassing how bad they are for the amount of money they put into their team. Obviously, as we know, with other clubs like United and that, money doesn't, equate to success. But to have that much money pumped into your team and to have that many supposedly really good players in your squad, they really are crap. They really are crap. And their home record is absolutely appalling. I'm sure you all know the meme, the stat right now that Brentford have more wins at Stamford Bridge in the last 6 months than Chelsea do, or something like that.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. There's some mad stat that Brentford have more wins at Stamford Bridge than Chelsea. And yeah, listen, I think they're really bad. So I think what you said is right. As long as we turn up and play our game, we should win the game. But there definitely is going to be some key battles. Like, we spoke a lot during the week on the panel show and on the Big Steve show about whether he goes with Grealish or Doku. And I know we'll do a predicted 11, but Reece James up against Grealish and Doku, that's going to be a big thing. Cucurella's had a decent period for the last few weeks. Does Foden go out in the right? Does Bernardo go out in the right? No John Stones, who fills in there? So there's a lot to think about. Yeah,
I think if we start with Stones injury wise, I feel like it's going to be a Kanji to step in because that's what Pep trusts at the moment. I liked the fact that he got asked in the press conference whether Vardiol could do that role, because it's something that people spoke about before, whether Vardiol could do that. And he said not yet, but...
Was he firing shots at Vardiol, did I read somewhere, Pep?
No, he basically just said he couldn't do the John Stones role yet. Not yet. He's not seen it from him yet.
I read in some comment section somewhere that Pep said Vardiol doesn't work hard enough in training or something like that. Is that total bollocks?
Is it? I didn't see that when I did the
It could be totally wrong. It could be just totally wrong.
Well, embargo section tonight, 10:30. Get your notification bell turned on because the embargo goes live on our channel at 10:30. So maybe he says it in that bit. Maybe.
I'd be surprised. I don't think it's in Pep's nature to do that.
Yeah,
well, he did call Calvin fat, so...
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he did ruin Calvin's career at City by calling him fat. So he fat shamed Calvin, and no one's heard the end of it since. So yeah, I've not seen anything to do with that, to be honest. Yeah, so I think Akanji will just step into that role, just like we've seen loads of times. I do think Guardiola will play though. And then Doku Grealish. Doku Grealish is a big one because Grealish offers you control.
Like, going to Stamford Bridge tomorrow, do you want the control? Do you fear Chelsea that much that you just want to totally dictate the flow of the game and control, or do you feel you could just absolutely rinse them with Jeremy Doku?
The thing is, at the moment, I just think
they're not defensively that bad. By the way, Chelsea, they're actually not defensively that bad. if you look at their numbers.
I just think it's difficult to not start Docky. Did you see that stat against Young Boys as well? He came on for the last like 5 minutes and had the most take-ons than anyone on the pitch.
It was like 6 out of 6 take-ons in 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, something mad like that. It was a record, wasn't it? It was a Champions League record as well. That so
Grizz thinks on the Big Six that Doku is the best winger in European football right now.
Ah, serious? That's big from Grizz.
It's a big compliment to Doku. I disagree. I think he's possibly the most in form.
In form is probably the better word. Yeah, yeah, in form. To call him the best winger in the world right now it's pretty wild, you know. Yeah.
Nah, he's probably the most informed. See, he has Doku's got 7 assists in the last 2-3 games. Rashford's got 7 assists in 3 years.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Rob that off, Big Steve as well. Big up Steve, Statman Steve.
Statman Steve. That's what I'm gonna start calling him. This is Statman Steve. We're heading over to Statman Steve. Little Big Steve head pops up in the bottom corner.
They get him to read off some stats from the Big Six show, or I'll start the Big Steve show on Monday.
Yeah,
Statman
yeah.
Steve, yeah.
Statman
Need to make an
Steve.
emoji for that in the chat or something.
Yeah,
Statman
definitely.
Steve. He has no idea.
Yeah.
But, with Chelsea, you know, bro. I know we're talking about like Cole Palmer and that, but I think going forward they really are bad. I really do, and I think people aren't talking enough about that Spurs Chelsea game in the right connotation. They're making it out as if the scoreline reflects the game fairly, like Chelsea battered Spurs 4-1. Bro, until like the 80th minute, Chelsea could not break Spurs, or they couldn't find their way. Do you know what I mean? They couldn't get a goal. They couldn't beat the offside trap. They couldn't do this. They couldn't do that. They did not play well. And I believe if Spurs had 11 men, they would have smoked Chelsea that day, because Spurs started off the game, you know, like a house on fire. But I think
what's the guy up top that they got? Jackson. Didn't it take him it took him like 50 shots to get a hat trick, didn't it? Like the guy kept missing his chances, man. But he did get the hat trick at the end of it, but he made a meal of that hat trick basically. He should have had that a lot sooner. He should have more goals than what he got.
If we played that game and Tottenham had 9 men, Haaland scores 10 goals.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Cal there says we would have put at least 7 or 8 past Spurs. Yeah.
10. I think double figures.
Yeah, we would have battered them.
Pep would want to put the sword in and twist it. You know what I mean? He'd be like, let's embarrass them at this point. I think we'd absolutely smoke Spurs with 9 men. But yeah, back to Chelsea. I don't think they don't scare me going forward that much. Other than Cole Palmer, who is obviously one of our own products. I don't know who to look at. Raheem Sterling doesn't scare me. I don't really rate Raheem Sterling like that anymore. Jackson, not really. Who else they got?
I'm literally looking at Spurs lineup when they played Brentford, which is obviously the game before the Spurs. Sorry, Chelsea's lineup against Brentford. The one before the Spurs game, and they lost 2-0. Chelsea were at home, and they had 17 shots. Only 2 of them were on target, and
That's appalling.
all they have is Jackson up top, and then you've got Sterling, Palmer, Madueke on the right. Like, I'm looking at the bench, mate. I don't know who you bring on. I don't. Honestly, I don't know what's happened. Yeah, I don't know if I've taken my eye off Chelsea for too long. I don't even know half the players. David Washington. Mate. Yeah. I don't know these players. Petrovic. Dorde Petrovic. Alex Matos. Eddie Beach. Who is Eddie Beach?
Oh, I don't know. And now Eddie Beach is going to score tomorrow.
Well, yeah, Eddie Beach. Yeah, I know that's going to get clipped. He's 19 years old. He's a goalkeeper. So if he scores, that's a mad one. But most of them are injured. Nkunku. Oh, yeah. Nkunku's back after the international break, I heard.
He's a bad boy.
Nkunku is sick. Nkunku is. I thought it was a shame that he got thingy injured, because I want to see how he does in the Prem. Because obviously he was cooking. But yeah, Cal, where's the money gone though? They've spent $1 billion. Where's the money?
Bro, I don't know.
Give me the money.
Mudryk?
Oh yeah, Mudryk. He's not on the bench on this one, but yeah, Mudryk is obviously. He wasn't on the bench. I think he didn't. Let me have a look at the Tottenham lineup. Mudryk. Where
came
are
on
you?
against
Yeah,
Tottenham.
he came on against Spurs. So Mudryk, there's one. Malo Gusto, where does he play? He came on.
Oh, he's a right back.
Oh yeah. So he came on. Mudryk came on. Did Reece James go off injured? Or no? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't remember at all.
Chat, help me out here. Who should we be looking at? I don't watch enough of Chelsea. I see their results, and then I watched them against Tottenham. I thought they were dead. Who should we be looking at and saying they could cause us problems?
Yeah.
Because
Other than
like,
Cole Palmer and Raheem Sterling, because we know about them too, innit? Like, and Nico Jackson. What we doing?
listen, we have the opportunity to go top of the league into the international break. That's a massive motivation for Pep and the players. We have an opportunity to beat a Big Six team, I suppose. We have an opportunity to put in a good performance type thing, but without coming across boring, I feel nothing but confidence about tomorrow, and this could come back to bite me in the arse
mate.
really badly.
People can clip this up to death because me and you are sat here roasting Chelsea as if like no tomorrow. But I'm not trying to be disrespectful and roast Chelsea like that, innit? We're not on that level. It's just I have nothing but confidence going into tomorrow based on the fact that the way that Chelsea playing and we're playing. I think we're just clear right now. And obviously, if football's football, innit? Do you know what I mean? We lose against anyone.
They're just not on our level, mate. They're just not on our level. That's just real. And I'm really happy with where we are as a team right now and the way we're performing. I thought we were so good against Bournemouth. I think we should have probably put more past young boys midweek. We probably should have scored 5 or 6, but 3 it is. Happy days. I thought we were great against Brighton. I thought we were great at Old Trafford. Like we've had a run of some really good solid performances. So it's hard to not feel anything but confidence. I mean, the midfield battle is going to be interesting tomorrow. I mean, Cal in the chat says Enzo's class just doesn't have much around him. Enzo is a very good footballer. The midfield battle there, like Rodri, Enzo. You got to remember Rodri as well. Isn't he one game away from a suspension or one booking away from a suspension?
Oh no, it's two.
So
It's two.
2 bookings.
2 bookings. Yeah. It's 2 away. Loads of people said it was 1. It is 2. He's on 3. Him and Jack Grealish are on 3. It's 1. Nah, I'm sure they're on 3. Him and Jack Grealish are on 3, and they're both 2 away. Because the likelihood is that they'll miss Spurs. Let me check Man City fixtures. Like, basically, they need to watch themselves because they don't want to miss the Spurs game. And we play Spurs 3rd of December. So basically, if they got booked against Chelsea and Liverpool, because that's our next 2 Premier League games, Chelsea-Liverpool, they'll miss Spurs. So they need to be careful.
I'm not actually worried about that Spurs game too much, as long as we don't have any injuries, because Spurs are really struggling right now with players and injuries and suspensions and that. Romero, Udogie.
Yeah, the injuries aren't doing great from man. The injuries aren't doing them any favours, but obviously you have to respect them because they are sitting top of the Premier League. Oh, they were top for quite a bit, but
why Sancho's lunchbox asked me, "Am I balding, man?" I'm not balding. The hell, man! That's a bad airline.
Sancho just took one look and was like, "Nah, I don't like you, guy."
Hey, listen, there's nearly 200 people in the building, man, and only 60 likes. Let's get it up to 100 likes rapid, people. Smash that like button, get your thoughts in the chat. Help us out with this preview. It's your preview as well. And subscribe to the channel if you're new about here. Like and subscribe. That's your homework for the weekend.
Yeah, homework.
But yeah, you want to do predicted 11, or is there anything else we can say about this game?
Our game's winning predicted 11. Timothy Thomas says if City play their recent level, it should be a standard win. Chelsea not cohesive enough. Ponder ball.
Stamford Bridge, even though we've got a good record against Chelsea right now, it has been a relatively tricky place for us over the years. You know what I mean? Like it's like we win. We have won there plenty of times, but it's always a tough game. Like the 1-0 last season, I was there.
Oh, where Gabby?
Yeah.
Was that the one where it was Gabby Jesus? No. Sorry, yeah. I know you're on about the Gabby Jesus was 2 seasons ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Anthony Taylor. Yeah, he's the ref. He's back.
Oh yeah. Anthony Taylor's back after. Did you see his championship nightmare as well?
Yeah.
His championship nightmare was terrible. Give a pen when it just clearly wasn't a pen.
Bro needs to go back to reffing school, man.
Yeah, the guy needs a reset. It's funny actually because obviously me getting confused with the Gabby 1-0. I seen a stat, but the last 4 Premier League games with Chelsea, they've all been 1-0.
Yeah,
It's
that's
mad.
what I'm saying. Like they haven't been straightforward. Although I do think with tomorrow, if we're on our game and we play to our best, I think we could smoke them. I think we genuinely could smoke them.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think. I just think we're the better side, isn't it? And I think the way that we're playing, I think we'll have too much. If we play to the levels that we know City can play to, we'll have too much for Chelsea. Do you want to go to Prince 11?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
For Middle Centurions, mate, it's not even an option. So I don't know why you're asking that. I'm not asking that, innit? It's not an option.
If you want to watch LB, go to LB's channel.
He literally has his own channel, innit? Like, it's not an option, innit? Like, it's not like we just go, yep, get him back. It's not a thing.
Let me just drag him into the call.
Yeah, Prince 11. I beg this works. Does this work? Speak.
Yo.
Yeah, it does work. Right, buzzing. Start off easy. Edison's always just standard. There's nothing else to go with. Back line. Walker definitely starts 100%. We know that. We know about John Stones not being the side. I'd go with Diaz Akanji as the two centre backs and Vardiol as a left back. I'd love to do Diaz and Vardiol in the middle, but obviously, like Pep says, he ain't gonna do that yet.
Nah, I think the one you went with first would be it.
Yeah, Diaz, Akanji, Vardiol there. I think that's pretty sick. Isn't it mad that Ake's basically has kind of lost his place in the first team, just like very slowly.
It's not like he had any stinkers or he dropped form or it just happened.
Yeah, it did. It generally just happened. I think in one of the games he got smoked, but he's not really had any stinkers or anything.
Was it Arsenal? Was it
Arsenal when he was getting outpaced? Yeah, he was having a nightmare.
Yeah,
yeah, Mohamed Kadri there, he's so slow. Wingers cooked him. I think it might have been that Arsenal game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Wolves. It was Wolves again. Yeah, it was Wolves. Yeah. Oh, mate. Oh, yeah. And to be fair, he played midweek. But Vardiol has been like low key, like stepping up levels, man. Like he's going relatively unnoticed. I'm happy for it. He's going unnoticed though. He's doing bits, Vardiol, at the moment.
I like that he's going unnoticed. I like that the microscope isn't on him, and
Yeah.
everyone's not demanding big performances from Vardiol or that he scores loads of goals. Like I like that people aren't focusing on Vardiol and he's just quietly going about his development, quietly improving and all the time. Like he is genuinely improving all the time. Every week I see additions to his game and improvements on his awareness and his movement and his timing of his passing is excellent as well. And he likes to get forward too, which is fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a massive fan of Vardiol. I think he's going to be a mammoth player for us. For a long time. I think he's so sick. And it is true. He does have the technical ability and will have even better technical ability, but he has the capacity to grow into that John Stones role. John Stones wasn't always doing that John Stones role. He wasn't ready for time. It wasn't something he had in his locker, even 2 years ago. But Vardiol, I think, will be able to do it sooner than Stones was, because he's so young.
Yeah, I agree. I think like Alex says there, Vardiol will only get better. I think he's going to be a world beater, him 100%. The guy's sick. And he's got the pace. He's a full package there for the Centurion. He is. He's got the pace. He's got everything about him, man. So that's why it's good because he's versatile in the fact that he can play centre back, but he can play this left back role as well, which we were asking for him, which is sick.
I think tomorrow's a great opportunity for Vardiol. You know what I mean? I think he will play first of all, but I think it's a big game, big stage. Chelsea away. Chelsea aren't playing that well. It's a great opportunity for someone like Vardiol to really show his qualities, and I think he will. I want to see Vardiol, picking his passes and being pragmatic with the ball and breaking lines and that. So you know what I mean. Big performance from him, and maybe people will start paying more attention to him.
True that. Right, midfield. It's definitely Rodri, obviously. Needs to just avoid getting bare bookings. And then it's your other two midfielder options that you choose. Obviously, it's a 4-3-3 this, but one of them is going to be Alvarez.
I think it's Alvarez and Bernardo. I don't think.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the perfect midfield. That Alvarez and Bernardo like that. Obviously, with Alvarez, basically he pushes quite high up anyway and becomes like the second striker mode. But then Bernardo's good to help out Rodri. He brings that energy in the
We have
midfield.
the best midfield in the world in right now in terms of available players. I think we do in Rodri, Alvarez, and Bernardo. When you actually deep how much quality and energy and intensity all three of those players bring in their own right, it's insane.
Yeah,
When
it's
they're all at the
mad.
top of the game. You got Bernardo, one of the hardest pressing players, most energetic players in the game. Alvarez, who's come on leaps and bounds technically and really growing into this midfield role in the absence of Kevin De Bruyne. And then you have the godfather of CDMs right now in Rodri. You know what I mean? Like it's such a fantastic midfield. And I think putting Foden out to the right has got Foden into form. And I think putting Bernardo into midfield has been absolutely brilliant. So that's the one I want. That's the one I want. I don't think Pep trusts Nunes yet for a start in a game like this. But yeah, those three for sure.
Yeah, they're the solid option right now, 100%. And then up top, then obviously we know it's going to be Haaland. If you're playing Bernardo there, Foden right wing is the way I'd run it, and the option of Grealish or Doku, I think, as I said before, I just don't think I can't start Grealish. In my head, it has to be Doku. Andy was rested midweek. I know he came on 5 minutes, but guy's fresh.
You have to take logic out, bro. You have to take logic out when you're talking about Pep Guardiola. Like in any normal world, to drop Jeremy Doku after scoring a goal and assisting 4 last weekend.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not normal. It's just not normal behavior. But because this is Pep Guardiola, and it's been one of his greatest assets, Pep, is that it doesn't actually matter what your last performance was. Each fixture he looks at differently, and each fixture he assesses what we're up against. So he will decide, as I said at the top of the show, do we want the balance? Do we want the control that Jack Grealish will bring? Do we want, the tempo and keep it moving? Death by 1,000 passes, essentially. You know what I mean? You kill them like that. Or do you go for the blam blam, who's your man, Jeremy Doku, who'll just, absolutely leave you behind. I want to see Doku. Doku gets me excited, man. You know what I mean? He gets me out my seat.
Yeah,
I want to see more of Doku. It's street football. It's exciting football. It's what we'd all want to be like if we were footballers. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, fact. Bam bam, who's your mum? It's Jeremy
Bam
Doku.
bam, who's your man?
Jeremy Docky's my mum. Bam bam, who's your mum? Yeah. So yeah, Docky, that's how it's 11. I think, you know what? I say this every time, yeah. I think that's close. I reckon that'll be the team. Genuine.
You say that every week, bro.
I know, but I'm confident in our ability to pick the team, even though we never get it right. I think that is exactly what Pep Guardiola's going to go with. Exactly to the T.
Yeah.
Bam bam, Pep's your man.
If Porty is 100% spot on with this prediction, you all have to super chat 500 quid tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it. You all just agreed to it and signed the contract just by being a. It's in the terms and conditions of YouTube. That whatever.
What do we think of that team chat, man? Is that a W team? You put Doku in, yeah?
Yeah, Doku's in, mate.
Let me see that team.
Doku for
Yeah,
RJ
bad boy
hamstring.
team. We are such a sick football team, man. Look at that team. Other than the back four, I'd rather have Stones in there.
I'd rather Stones in there. Yeah, we're sick.
Maybe De Bruyne in one of the midfield slots.
Yeah.
It's such a bad boy team, man. Such a sick team. I think this team will smoke Chelsea tomorrow. In fact, you know what? Now that I'm looking at the graphic with my eyes, optics and that, my confidence has gone.
Guy's got his 20/20 vision goggles on, mate.
Yeah,
people in the chat, like Alec and that, and Moji says, "Nah, it's gonna be Grealish." I can understand it being Grealish, but I think that's enough, Matt.
Yeah, I think it's a sick team. Big up Fahad with the super chat.
Yes.
He says, my fave City fan channel. Big up you two guys. It's been a while. Fahad, we've missed you. You're one of our favorite viewers.
Mate.
Fahad, you are a legend, my friend. We have missed you, and thank you for your support. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate all our super chats, but if you don't want a super chat, that's perfectly cool. Hit the like button, because that's free. I'm not going to damage your wallet.
If there was any alcohol in this cactus shot glass, mate, I would have downed it to you, mate. I'd have poured one out for my brother in it. That's what I hope he drinks alcohol. Yeah, no, I eat now, but I'd do it for him, innit? I'd do it on his behalf. But there's nothing in it, so just pretend.
Shout out Fahad for the super chat, man. Shout out Fahad for the super chat. You're helping us pay the bills.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Straight into electric, that. Straight up meter.
Erling Haaland, I've been adamant, is due a hat-trick. He's due a hat-trick, man.
Yeah, guy needs it. He needs to take his chances, you know.
I'm going to say it, man. He's getting one tomorrow.
I mean, I rate it. I rate the energy. He hasn't scored versus Chelsea in the Premier League, says Buddy.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's mad. On that, Second City Saint with the $5. Yes, Second City Saint, mates. He says, I put $100 on Haaland scoring a hat-trick.
Oh, that's weird, man.
That's mad. That's mad. Energy. You got that synergy with Second City Saint.
Telepathical. That's us.
That's pretty mad. That.
Yeah.
That's 105 now, bro. Yeah, that's true, Carl.
Now, big up Second City Saint for the Super. Oh, we got another one. We're rich.
Miro.
We're rich. Miro, man. Miro.
I'm going to Dubai. See you in a bit.
Bodie's going to go put a down payment on that Tesla. Nah, big up Miro, man. He super chatted, I think, on the Big Steve show as well once or twice. So big up for your consistent support. He says, I think it's in the bad, boys. I worry about Liverpool. The rest of the teams are crap. I watched Arsenal. They had the gear, but they have no idea. We were having this conversation on the Big Six the other night, and it was clipped up and it was put on the Big Six social, so some of you might have seen it. Turkish asked me how confident I am about winning the league and who I look at as, potential obstacles for us. I said no one. Maybe like the closest is Liverpool and Arsenal, obviously, but there's no one shown the consistency that makes me go, we're not going to win the league. I fully believe we will win the league, and I'm more confident about winning this league than I was about winning the last league.
Yeah, I feel like I just don't feel like anyone's really there. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're at that level yet. Like, I feel like I think Spurs, obviously it'll be Spurs. Spurs are Spurs. I reckon they'll drop off. Arsenal, I can see them dropping off. I do think they'll be up there. I do think they'll be up there, Arsenal, but I don't see them with the consistency throughout the season. Liverpool, I feel like, I don't know, Liverpool seems to be missing something right now. I do think it's between Liverpool or Arsenal that are going to fight us for it, and then the rest of the teams, it ain't going to be a thing, innit? I think we've got a good run at it this year, especially, and if you look at how much better we're playing like this year to last year, like in terms of actually watching us. I think that second half of the season could be scary.
Man. We have a lot of tough away fixtures in the second half of the season. We got to go to Anfield late in the season, like late April. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Anfield.
It'd be nice to be one of them seasons, innit? Like where it's just like calmer all the way to the end of it. Like, and then like basically, so we get like a big point lead, and then we don't really have to worry. That'd be so nice. It's been so long.
Give me a 15-point lead. We're such greedy bastards, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but bro, I'm sick of I'm not sick of winning leagues. Obviously, I don't mean sick of winning leagues. I mean, after the Liverpool City era, that was so hectic. Having to sweat on Liverpool losing it week in, week out, mate. As much as it was mint for Premier League as fans and that, it's sick to go all the way like that, and it does hype up the final days and stuff. But it was it's long, man. It's long.
Bro, I started going grey because of that Liverpool era. You know what I mean? Like, it was stressing me out, man. I'd be feeling sick. We'd win our game, and then you'd be sweating, have Liverpool drop points, or they won again type thing. So yeah, give me a relaxed season, man. Give me a relaxed season. But obviously, you don't always get everything you want in life. But yeah, to I suppose answer your question, Mira, or relate to what you were talking about there. I just feel we are streets ahead of everybody quality wise. And we haven't even hit top gear because we haven't. We still have Kevin De Bruyne to come back. And as weird as it sounds, that's going to feel a bit like a new signing in like January, February, whenever he gets back. Get a fully fit and fresh Kevin De Bruyne. I'd be willing to let Kevin De Bruyne have an extra 2-3 weeks break on the basis that he's fully healed.
Yeah, I agree.
He's fully good to go. And he'll have his like Diaz type impact that Ruben Diaz had last February. Remember, Diaz came back from injury last February.
That's kind of what I want us to do with Kev. I don't want us to just like, oh, he's fit, buzzing straight back into team. Like, nah, chill, bubble wrap the guy, slowly embed him back into the team. Don't just throw him in. I'm happy for the guy to chill a bit longer and get like 110% ready. I mean, like, rather than sweating on it, I don't want us to mismanage this Kevin De Bruyne injury because it's a big one.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, I mean, you in the chat there says waiting for the KDB and Doku link up. That's gonna hit hard. That's like,
Yeah,
you know, like
mate.
because of Doku's pace, Kevin De Bruyne can just pick his passes, like see the pitch and go place the ball there and let Jeremy just run onto it. Like it's gonna be dangerous. So I'm really excited, and that's why I feel confident. I think about this stage of the season, it's just about staying on top or staying within range of the top. You know what I mean? Keep tipping along, stay on the coattails, or else stay on top. And then, you know, if it's heating up at, you know, your February-March period, De Bruyne is back. You click into that City gear. I call it that City gear because no one else has it. No one else has showed it really, bar Liverpool kind of, but they didn't win it. We have that extra gear that nobody else seems to have. Oh, big super chat from Second City Saint. Big super chat from Second City Saint. Big super chat from Second City Saint. You know what? You're now First City Saint.
Yeah, get the second out of that name.
You're my goat, man. He says we need Kevin those big games at the tail end of the season. Bro, you're spot on, and that's another, you know, another reason as to why it's going to feel like a new signing, because you're getting someone back who, you know, at that stage of the season turns up. He turns up at that stage of the season. Remember when that Aston Villa game, you all know what I'm about to talk about here, when he rolled up his socks and tied his bootlaces and said, yeah, we're going to go and win this when we're 2-0 down. That's Kev.
Mate, that is Kev. That is Kev mode. But and then it's crazy how we've not even like experienced Kevin De Bruyne at all in this. Oh my god, I absolutely just shit myself then. Oh my god. Sorry, I know you didn't see that, Hugh, in it, but there's an animation on screen right now because the Second City Saints just donated. It was a bit laggy as well, but mate, that made me shit my pants. Like, it did like a boom, and then it was like, bro, it was so delayed. Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne's for the back of the season. We need that. We need that. We need to inject those vibes. 100%. Like it's crazy how we've not even seen him in this side, man. Like we've not seen him in this side, like this season side, isn't it? Like we think we're good. We could get better. We will get better.
We will.
How mad is that? Like we will get better. 100%.
Yeah, that's what I agree. Kevin De Bruyne coming back, as long as it's managed properly, which I think they will now. They won't want to mismanage Kevin De Bruyne's injury, having mismanaged it originally. You know what I mean? Bringing him back too soon in August and setting it off again. They'll want to, like, I want Pep, and I believe Pep will do the Ruben Diaz thing. Give him an extra bit of time so he's fully blam. Big up Sal with the super chat. You're all
bam, who's your man? It's Sal.
Give him the name. Yeah, man.
My
Everybody.
man.
You're all being so generous, though. You're sending me and Jordy Curry to Blackpool for the weekend.
We're going to Blackpool.
Sal says, and listen to this and deep it, people, yeah? Because when Sal speaks, you listen, yeah? When Sal talks,
yeah,
you pull your hood down and you open your ears.
Yeah, better call Sal, innit?
We finna win it all again.
Again.
Yeah.
Deep that again, mate. We're finna win it all again.
Deep that, people. We finna win it all again.
And I agree. Winner.
I agree. I don't see why not, man. I don't see why not. When you got Pep Guardiola, you got Erling Haaland, you got Kev De Bruyne, you got Jeremy Doku, you got Calvin Phillips, you can win everything.
Mate, finna chicken dinner, innit, mate? We're winning it all. We're winning it all.
You didn't even bat an eyelid.
What?
I just said Calvin Phillips.
Oh, you said Calvin Phillips win it all? Nah, I didn't even register in my brain that he said Calvin Phillips then. Nah, I'm just used to it.
Yeah, buddy, by the way, we're going to Blackpool. When you thought we said Belgrade, you obviously weren't listening. We said Blackpool.
Yeah, if you actually go back and watch them streams, we said Blackpool is where we're going, not Belgrade.
Yeah. Lazuli fan cams will be back for Liverpool. First home game back after the break. I'm a busy man right now with Union, that, you know what I mean, exams and assignments, so I'm finding it hard to find the balance. But they'll be back.
Yeah. Appreciate your super chat, Sal, innit? Finna win it all again. Man have very few words, but then my words hit deep.
They're wise words. Now, big up Fahad, Second City Saint, Miro, and Sal, all of you for your super chats. People, like I always say, if you don't want a super chat, we still love you equally as much, but you just gotta smash the like button and subscribe if you're new around here. Puneet Punit in on the action.
Whoa,
Punit.
Punit is on it as well, mate.
That's my guy, Punit. He says.
I just keep hitting that every single time.
The power hyping it up so unnecessary.
I know. There's alarms going off everywhere.
The thing is, I haven't even read it. He could say something horrible, and I'm gasping.
Yeah, and we're like, yes. He could be like, I hate you both.
Funny. Nah, big up Punit, man. He says, how will we give minutes to Alvarez once all players are back? We know everybody is after him.
That's true.
This is true. What do you do? Because you can't really drop Bernardo when he's playing as well as he is, as consistently as he is. You can't really drop Alvarez when he's as great as he is. I mean, where does De Bruyne? Imagine this. Where does Kevin De Bruyne fit in?
Yeah. How does Kev fit into the side? Like, it's a madness. But I think basically Kev will take the Alvarez spot when he plays. I think he'll be doing a lot of rotation with Alvarez. And that's the way it'll be.
Well, you can't play Kev at his age and with his injury record twice, 3 times a week.
And we don't know what he's going to be like after this injury. Anyway, we don't know like how tetchy he's going to be.
Yeah. So, like, it's a good question, Punit, but I don't know. Like, this is why we pay Pep Guardiola the big bucks, because he's good at making. Pep said last season a lot that he really, really wants to find a system that he can incorporate Haaland, Alvarez, and De Bruyne into the same team. So is that an indication that Bernardo may have to rotate with Foden on the right, or be like not utility, but like one of those versatile players who you can drop in as a sub or start in certain games type thing? I think the best way to view it is we have a fantastic squad, quality.
And we could be adding Paqueta to that, which is mad. Which is crazy.
Bro,
Speaking of crazy, this is crazy, bro.
Let me tell you. Yeah, you know when this stream ends, I'm getting straight on booking.com and I'm going to Blackpool.
Yeah, we're going straight to Blackpool, mate. There's a beach there and everything.
Second City Saint, now formerly known as Second City Saint, now known as First City Saint, says smash that like button. People,
He's
I
not
told
wrong.
you when it's not hard. When these people speak, you listen. He says smash the like button, so you gotta smash the like button. Big up First City Saint.
Second City Saint again, appreciate it, bro.
Miro again, big up Miro, man. Honestly, I know we're joking around and that, but thank you all for the super chat.
Yeah, I know we're gassing it up loads, innit? But we're having a laugh. But it's not us. We're not being sarcastic. Like having a laugh. We're just like, it's funny, innit? Like we're just showing appreciation, man. We do appreciate it a lot.
It's love. He says, Doku, more like Goku. Isn't that the Kame?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's him, innit? Yeah, he's him.
The guy is insane. Should have started against Arsenal. Foden is playing better too. Is it possible Pep plays Jack in the middle? You know what, Miro? Big Steve said it on the Big Steve show a while ago that he really wants to see Jack in like the number 10 kind of role. And then we saw it, didn't we? The other night, kind of briefly, we saw Jack Grealish. I would love to see it. I would really, really like to see it, but it's kind of interlinked to the conversation we just had. If you're trying to say how do you fit Kevin De Bruyne into the midfield, Jack Grealish, you're not near the top of the list for midfielders.
Yeah, nah. You know you ain't there, innit? Ain't it? So it's hard to fit in.
Sal again, man. Sal, big up Sal, man. He says this one is just for love. Been watching you for time, B.
Yes, Sal, mate. Time, B. I watch you for time, B.
Big up Sal, man. Genuinely,
Go
thank
on,
you.
Sal, lad.
Punit. And Punit is that a returning member or a new member?
Yeah, man's got that silver badge. Man's got a silver badge. And go on, Punit, mate. Is that you in the picture, Punit? Looking fly, mate. Looking absolutely fresh. Keep Punit. Ladies, close your eyes or else Punit is going to steal you all, mate. Like, he's going to scoop it all up.
Punit don't need no Tinder.
Nah, bro. Tinder needs Punit.
Sam W. Big up Sam W, man. He says fun for Blackpool. Lol, Kev walks right in. Let's be honest. It's true, Sam. And you know what? When we go Blackpool, we're going to have a drink on you.
Yeah, when we're in Blackpool, right? We'll send you a picture when me and Hugh are in Blackpool, and we'll have £20 worth of beers on the beach.
Yeah. and you can come if you want.
Yeah, you can turn up as well, mate. We'll send you a time and a place, and yeah, we'll be there. We will be there.
What the hell? What the hell is going on?
I don't know what's going on, bro.
Why is everyone so generous
Bro,
tonight, man?
what's going on Saturday nights?
Bro, you should all be out enjoying yourselves.
Yeah, you should not be watching us.
Pepe the Panda is getting in on the action. Says, mark my words, by January we'll be stronger than ever. On our way back-to-back trebles and 100k subscribe, bro.
Factual.
Been in here. When we hit 100k subscribers, chat, I tell you, man, the party we're gonna have, and you're all invited.
Everyone's invited. We're gonna hire out a place in Manchester where everyone can turn up to. That's what we'll do.
You think we're trolling, chat? We're being legit.
Now,
we're gonna hire out a place.
I have actually even scouted these places out as well, so we know it's possible.
And you can all come.
And everyone can turn up. Everyone can turn up, mate.
Big up Pepe the Panda.
£1 entry.
And big up Sam for the Blackpool funds as well, man. We gonna live good in Blackpool.
We eating good in Blackpool, you know. Bro, living that high life.
No off topic. It's unbelievable.
we spoke more about. Is this a Blackpool preview?
No, I've enjoyed this, man. But like I said, you should all be out enjoying yourselves, and I'm going out tonight. Oh, Sal again!
Sal, mate.
He says, "Boys, need assessment of Kova. What you think?" Kovacic. Thing is, Kovacic was never gonna set the world alight at Manchester City. You know what I mean? He was never gonna come in and do something we hadn't already seen. With losing Gundogan's experience, you needed to bring in someone who had experience. You know, he's a 4-time Champions League winner. He's been around the block. He knows what he's doing, and he's still a good footballer. He was never going to come in and bang loads of goals. But with that said, I believe in 12 months' time, we'll be saying that Kovacic is a better player than he was right now. I think Pep's going to improve Kovacic, and Kovacic has spoke himself on his want to get better and score more goals and those back post ghosting runs and that kind of thing. So he's one to keep an eye on. I wouldn't be disheartened if he's not blowing you away right now. Mm-hmm. I think he's one to keep, and he's a good player to have. You know what I mean? The squad. I wouldn't turn down Kovacic for 25 mil.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think with Kovacic, I think he has been a little bit up and down. But the way that he's embedded himself into this City side already gives me like good vibes, man. Like the way that he's just coming seamlessly into the City's starting 11 like at times. I think you've just got to give him time. Him and Nunes as well. Nunes is someone that obviously we've not seen enough of yet, and I think both of them will get a lot of game time going, especially into the second half of the season. So I think just give them time, and I think they'll both come good. Obviously, with losing Gundogan, you're gonna have. And actually, you're going to drop off because how good Gundogan was. But replacing them with Nunes and with Kovacic, I think if you give it time, if you're allowing it to give it time, then I think you'll be rewarded with your patience because I think they'll both do bits.
Absolutely spot on. I couldn't agree anymore. But yeah, like listen, we always talk about how hard it'll be to replace Kevin De Bruyne. It's just gone under the radar about how hard it is to replace Ilkay Gundogan. Like, do you know how good Ilkay Gundogan was for us? For particularly the last sort of 3-4 years of his career. He's always steady, good player. Yeah. But the last 3-4 years, do you know how good Ilkay Gundogan was? We were never going to replace him. We were never going to replace him straight away. You don't find Ilkay Gundogan replacements on the market. You don't go on, Football Manager and type in Gundogan replacement. You don't go on eBay and look for a Gundogan replacement.
Regen.
They're dead stock. They're dead stock. You know what I'm saying? Gundogan. Yeah. But yeah, big up Sal again. Sal's showing a lot of love, man. Sal's showing a lot of love, man. Big up Sal. Big up everybody in the chat. He says Nunes to replace Calvin. What do you reckon, bro?
I think because there is the actual talks of us getting Paqueta in, yeah? I think if Calvin leaves, necessarily we don't have to go and replace Calvin. I think we'll just go get another attacking midfielder like a Kovacic, and we'll have... not Kovacic, sorry, with like a Paqueta. We would just go get a Paqueta, and I think we'll have Kovacic and Nunes, who could play that role, but it's a risk. Stones could play it. I've said plenty of times, Stones is my second choice CDM.
I agree. Yeah. He's mine. He's definitely mine. So yeah, I mean, I think Paqueta replaces Calvin's spot in the squad.
In the squad, the spot. Yeah. I think Nunes to replace Calvin as that 6. Thing is, with Nunes, I don't see him as a 6. That's the issue. I think he did play there for Sporting, but did he ever do it for Wolves? I don't know.
Yeah, I think when he signed for us, we did a stream. I think I said he had like 6 appearances as a
Oh,
defensive
yeah,
midfielder.
yeah. In fact, I remember you saying that now.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like it was a case of he has done it, but it's not his thing. You know what I mean? It's not where
It's
he
not
likes to
like,
be
yeah,
most.
yeah.
He likes to get forward, Nunes. He wants to get forward. He wants to be involved in build the play. And he wants to score goals. That's what he said as well in his interview. So, keep an eye. Listen, he's a young guy, Nunes. He's another one of those players that, he's in the right place for his development. And it's just watch him. Watch what Pep Guardiola does with Mateus Nunes over the next 2-3 years. I don't think Nunes was brought in, if this makes sense, to bang straight away. I think it was he has the qualities Pep likes.
Yeah, more like a more long-term investment, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Nunes is one to watch, man. I think he has the attributes that Pep Guardiola likes. So keep an eye on him, I suppose. But you want to do score predictions, brother?
Yeah, score prediction, mate. I'm gonna say 3-1 City.
I said on the Big Six 2-0 City, but all this love in the chat and the gassing we've done tonight has made me think otherwise.
Yeah,
Like,
you got your head's inflated, bro. You're going hype.
I've already said Haaland hat trick, so I'm gonna say 3-0 Haaland all three.
Rate that.
I'm gonna say 3-0, yeah. Spear Dust, remember for 17 months.
Yes,
nearly a year and a
Spear
half,
Dust,
Spear
mate.
Dust. It's been so great having you. He says,
That was like you
Saturday
read it
night-
off a default list of things to say to members. Like, it's been so great.
It's so great. It's so great having all of you. He says Saturday night with City Extra. I will love it, and I think listen, Spear Dusk. You are welcome all the time. You're all welcome
All the time, mate. All the
We are
time,
a
mate.
family. We are a family of City fans. We are community. Yeah, together is better. I think that's the phrase. Salig, Salig, yeah, man, Sal, you're making my night here, mate.
Oh,
He says
Sal doing bits.
Musiala, Paqueta, Verts, which one and why? My answer is plain and simple. Musiala.
If I had to choose out of the three, I'd love it if we went and got Musiala. I think that'd be sick. I think he's next level. I've seen more of him than I've seen of Verts, so that's where my brain has to lie. Realistic choice is Paqueta.
Yeah. The thing, like the Musiala seems more like a pipe dream because the idea of getting a top up and coming player, and I don't just mean like a good up and coming player. I mean like a potential world class player of Bayern Munich doesn't seem real. I know he's making noises himself. He's making noises about it. He's unhappy and he wants on his new contract and yada yada yada. But I just don't see us. I don't see it. I can't imagine him in a City shirt either. Musiala.
Yeah, same.
And chat. I know a lot of you are big Verts fans. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I've never watched the guy.
Same. Never seen the guy play football.
So you know what? Maybe we'll do a review, or I'll do a Verts.
We could do a deep dive into Verts, innit? We'll watch loads of like Leverkusen games or whatever he's at, and we could.
I might do a Verts video after where we could do it together, and we could construct all the information and that we need. And
to have an actual opinion on it, because right now we can't really have an opinion on a guy that you've never seen in it.
I don't want to lie to you, lot. I don't want to pretend I know something you don't. But so it's Verts, or no, it's Verts. It's Musiala.
Yeah, man.
Listen, I said 3-0. Porty said, you said
3-1.
3-1. Sorry, 3-1. Chat, really quick, get in your score predictions. And just while you're doing that, reminder, Porty is doing a watch along tomorrow. Are you in?
Yes.
Steve Wedge?
Yes, Steve Wedge, Mr. What's he called? Someone called him Professor Protein or Captain Creatine.
Good.
They're good. Them.
So Porty is doing the watch along tomorrow. You'll be live at about 4, half 3.
Kickoff's 4:30, innit? Yeah, so 3:00. No, sorry, 3:30. Live at half 3.
Make sure you're all there for the watch along nice and early, getting the likes up, getting active in the chat, getting the good energy up, the good vibes with Porty and Captain Creatine. Big up Steve, by the way. What a guy, man. What a guy. I want to do some watch alongs, by the way. I know I go to most of the games, but I wanna hop on a couple watch alongs.
Yeah, you need to, man. You need to.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm part of the community properly if I'm not there for the watch
yeah. If you're not for the watch alongs, you need to join in, bro.
I tell you what, chat. What we'll do is, every month we'll put a poll up in the community tab. what game do you want Hugh on the watch along? And you can pick one. We'll give you the list of fixtures, and you can all vote for one, and I'll be on that watch along every month.
Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea.
Where is LB? LB, where are you?
Imagine you walked in. I'd be like, whoa.
Nah, LB's on his own channel at It's LB. Go over and watch him, support him, show him love. We wish him well as always. We still love the guy.
I wish you well. Yeah.
Lonely.
that tune, isn't it? I wish you well. I don't know what it is. Yeah, man. Go check out that, innit? Okay, thank you. And also chill on the spamming, bro, innit? Like, people have bad habits.
Bad habits.
My bad habit is delayed. No. Well, cause we're ready to go out, chat. We're ready to go out. You've pumped us up with money. We're fueled. The beers are paid for. Where's that business card?
let me shout these people out again, man, because everybody that super chats, you know what I'm saying? Fahad, First City Saint, Miro, First City Saint, Sal, Puneet, Sam W, Pepe the Panda, Spear Dusk, all you guys are goats of the channel, and you can be a goat as well, people, by bankrupt. No. Hit the like button. Listen, we're gonna wrap it up now. It's been fun. I genuinely really enjoyed that. It's always a pleasure to chat to all of you. Still around 200 in the building, so it's not too late to hit the like button. And if you're watching on playback, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Leave all your thoughts down below in the comments. Me and Jordy Porty, we do always look at the comments, and when we see nice ones, we'll like it and we'll reply. And you won't know which one it is. You won't know which one of us it is, but one of us is replying to you.
One of us will do it.
Wrap it up, my brother. I'm going.
Yeah, that's it. Rapper's delight. That's it. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday nights with whatever you're doing. If you're on the beers, don't drink too much. Don't do anything I won't do. Which isn't a lot. There's not a lot there. But yeah, don't do anything stupid. Stay safe. The game tomorrow that you got to watch. So we'll see you there. And yeah, we'll see you in a bit.